Hey everyone, it's Atif Khan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking project management and more specifically the PMBOK guide. Think of PMBOK like your secret weapon for navigating the world of project management. It's a globally recognized set of standards that can help you initiate, plan, execute, and close projects successfully, no matter what industry you're in. In this video, we're diving deep into the project lifecycle, breaking down each phase step by step. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this video will give you the knowledge and tools you need to master the project lifecycle and take your career to the next level. So, grab a notebook. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with the first phase of the project lifecycle, initiation. This is where the magic begins, the birth of your project. You've got a great idea, a problem you want to solve. This is where it starts taking shape. The first step is to build a strong business case. Why is this project necessary? What value will it bring to your organization? You need to clearly articulate the why behind the project. Think of this as your elevator pitch to your stakeholders, convincing them that this project is worth investing time, money, and resources into. Next up, you need to make sure your project is actually feasible. This involves conducting feasibility studies, analyzing the technical aspects, the resources required, and, of course, the financial viability. Can you realistically achieve the project's objectives within the given constraints? It's all about setting realistic expectations from the get-go. Now, a project isn't a solo endeavor. You'll be working with a lot of different people, and these are your stakeholders. Identifying them early on is crucial. These are the people who have a vested interest in your project's success. Your clients, your team, your sponsors. Understanding their needs and expectations is key to keeping them in the loop and managing their expectations effectively. Before you dive in head first, you need a solid plan, a roadmap to guide you. That's where the project charter comes in. This document is like the project's birth certificate, outlining its purpose, objectives, scope, and even potential risks. Now that your project has been given the green light, it's time to roll up your sleeves and dive into the planning phase. This is where you turn that great idea into a concrete, actionable plan. First things first, you need to define the scope of your project. What exactly are you trying to achieve? This is where you set clear boundaries, outlining what falls within the project scope and, just as importantly, what falls outside of it. This prevents scope creep, which can derail even the most well-intentioned projects. Once you know what you're building, you need to break it down into smaller, manageable chunks. Your project objectives. These are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals that will guide your team's efforts. Now, time to talk deliverables. These are the tangible products, services, or results that your project will produce. It's important to define these clearly up front, so everyone knows what they are working towards. Of course, a project without a timeline is just a wish list. This is where you create a detailed project schedule, outlining all the tasks, dependencies, and deadlines. Tools like Gantt charts can be incredibly helpful in visualizing your project timeline and tracking progress. And let's not forget about the money. Allocating resources and setting a realistic budget is crucial. This involves estimating costs, securing funding, and tracking expenses throughout the project lifecycle. All right, we've laid the groundwork, we've got a solid plan. Now it's time to put those plans into action. This is the execution phase, where the rubber meets the road, where your vision starts becoming a reality. Remember all those tasks you meticulously outlined in your project plan. This is where your team starts knocking them out, one by one. It's all about coordinating efforts, delegating tasks effectively, and making sure everyone has the resources they need to do their best work. But it's not enough to just assign tasks and hope for the best. As a project manager, you need to be on top of everything, monitoring progress, identifying potential roadblocks, and ensuring that the project stays on track. Regular check-ins, progress reports, and performance tracking are your best friends in this phase. And let's not forget about quality. It's not just about getting things done, it's about getting them done right. Implementing quality control measures throughout the execution phase ensures that the deliverables meet the required standards and that the project stays true to its original vision. Now, even with the best laid plans, unexpected issues are bound to pop up. That's just the nature of projects. But don't panic. This is where your problem-solving skills come in. Identify the issue, analyze its impact, and implement a solution quickly and efficiently. Remember those stakeholders we talked about earlier. Keep them in the loop. Regular communication is key throughout the execution phase. You've put in the hard work, you've navigated challenges, and now you're approaching the finish line. But hold your horses, we're not quite done yet. The closure phase, often overlooked, is just as crucial as all the other phases in the project lifecycle. First and foremost, you need to ensure that all deliverables have been completed according to the agreed upon specifications and quality standards. This involves final reviews, testing, and sign-offs from all relevant stakeholders. Once the deliverables have been given the thumbs up, it's time to hand them over to the client or end users. This may involve installation, training, or ongoing support, depending on the nature of the project. But it's not just about delivering the final product, it's also about documenting the journey. Conducting a thorough post-project review allows you to capture lessons learned, identify areas for improvement, and celebrate successes. Remember, every project, whether a resounding success or a learning experience, provides valuable insights that can be applied to future endeavors. Documenting these lessons learned is like creating a treasure map for your organization, guiding future projects towards greater efficiency and success. Now, it's time to release those resources, close out contracts, and acknowledge the hard work of everyone involved. And there you have it, the project life cycle broken down step by step. By understanding and implementing these phases, you'll be well on your way to managing projects effectively and achieving outstanding results. Now that we've covered the project life cycle, in the next episode, we'll explore project integration management, how all the moving parts of a project come together. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any part of this series. Drop your questions in the comments, and let's discuss. See you in the next episode.